It's on the low, low. I'm just trying to get you out the friend zone. Cause you look even better than the photos. I can't find your house and need the info. What's up, everybody? We had to have an emergency podcast. This is Zaid, your boy.
We got Jacob right here.
Jacob Jagu, Mr. Basketball.
Up in this hizzle.
And we got Fadi, the attorney.
Where am I, Nizzle?
So, breaking news out of the sports world. Kyrie Irving is requesting a trade from the Cavs. This is crazy. This is nuts. Jacob, what do you think he's thinking right now?
I just want to know why Knicks are a suggested team.
Let's talk about that for a minute.
That's all I want to know.
I just want to know what's Kyrie's motive.
Like, you want the Miami weather, I get it. You want to play with Karl Anthony Towns, Wiggins, and Butler, I get it. You want to go to New York for what?
For what
you got
reason?
Cold weather. You have James Dolan running the team.
It just tells me that Kyrie just wants a lot of attention right now. New York's an attention town. It's Madison Square Garden. It's where all the big ballers play. It's the mecca of basketball. But if you're Kyrie Irving, you've been to back finals. Well, like, what else is there?
He doesn't want to win.
Like, Durant had to sell out to play for a championship team. That's how bad he wanted. Paul George is getting out of Indiana, not because he doesn't like Indiana. He said it, but it's because he wants to win a championship. And yes, he got traded out to OKC. Maybe he's going to go to the Lakers. But his intent is to win a championship.
He said if he has a good year with OKC, he's staying.
So what's Kyrie's motive? Is it that he doesn't get the ball enough? That's not true. LeBron defers to him. He deferred to him 2 years ago when they won a championship. He hit the game-winning shot. If you watch the playoffs this year, the ball's always in his hand. The ball's in his hand, and it goes to LeBron. It goes to Kyrie. I told everyone before the playoffs started that Kyrie is the guy that makes that team go. You know, Kyrie's the engine behind that.
He doesn't even need to defend people. He's playing no defense.
I just don't understand it. I just don't. It'll be crazy if he gets traded. And LeBron has already made comments suggesting that, hey, it doesn't. If he wants to go, he wants to go. Whoever's on his team is going to try to do his best to win another championship. I'm not a LeBron fan. I've never been a LeBron fan. If Kyrie leaves LeBron the way he does, I just feel like that's not right. LeBron waited for him after the finals, looked at him in the eye, and said, "We'll be back." You've been in war with your brother.
Yeah.
You were in 3 wars with your brother. You won a championship together. You know, what else is there? Is it because LeBron makes all the moves? Is it because you feel like it's not your team? You're the point guard. The ball's in your hands. LeBron's 32. You're 25. LeBron's going to have maybe 2-3 more years where he's dominant. And then it's your team. And then LeBron's going to have to look to you. So this is the perfect team. You're going to go to the Spurs and what? What, Kawhi Leonard? Kawhi Leonard's a beast. You know, how much of a vocal leader are you going to be? Ginobili's probably going to still be playing. It's going to be 100. He's still going to be playing. So what are you doing if you're Kyrie Irving? How can you, if I'm winning, I'm just happy to be a winner. I'm happy to be on a winning team, right?
Yeah, I mean, well, LeBron...
What else is there? Like, what else could it be? How could it be better for Kyrie? Unless he hates LeBron, he doesn't like his personality, or that you try to sign Derrick Rose and he was pissed off.
But I feel like...
We don't know what the facts are yet. We have no idea. These are just statements. He hasn't recorded anything. He hasn't said anything officially. We don't know if it's about LeBron or it's about the organization. Maybe this has nothing to do with LeBron because I find it very hard to believe that this guy doesn't want to play with LeBron. He doesn't want to play for this organization. Makes a lot more sense. And sometimes that's the more simple answer, and sometimes the simple answer is always the correct answer. But that's my opinion on this one.
I also feel like LeBron's leaving this year for sure. Like
that might be it too.
Okay, if LeBron leaves, no matter what, Kyrie's chilling. He wants his own team.
Not really, because they still have no cap space. They still don't have.
How are they still not going to have cap space?
You know, LeBron. You could take LeBron's contract off the books. They're still like bottom 10.
Wow,
they're still bottom 10.
Well, I'm sure
they spent much money on Tristan Thompson, J.R. Smith, and Montrezl.
Wow, he probably was disappointed because Tristan Thompson and all these guys came in after Kyrie. Kyrie signed a 5-year deal in 2014 before LeBron was on.
Yeah, but he was thinking maybe I could get some guys around me.
Right.
Now he's stuck with Tristan Thompson, J.R. and Amon. Well, and they don't have a general manager. I mean,
well, yeah, they just announced they're going to promote their the intern GM as a new GM after this whole debacle.
Maybe in his mind he was like, it could have been me, Wiggins. We would have had all this cap space.
Wow.
We would have been able to pick up another solid lottery.
Wow, that's crazy. You're right. They would have looked completely different. You have Kyrie, you've got Wiggins on that squad, and you have draft picks coming up.
You know what they wouldn't have had?
One signing away from being a solid team. And not only that, Kyrie is the head of that team.
But they wouldn't have had that ring.
That's true.
Warriors would be 3-time champs.
You want a ring, man. You want a championship ring. To me, this is just selfish. But you know what? Didn't Kobe do this to Shaq? He wanted out, and then the Lakers
Kobe.
then the Lakers let go of Shaq and kept Kobe. What if this happens and they say, you know what, Kyrie, what do we have to do? And he says trade LeBron.
He ain't no Kobe, I can tell you that much.
Yeah,
right
he's
now,
definitely not no
That's the
Kobe.
last right there.
I don't know. The guy can score. He's no Kobe Bryant. He's not the Black Mamba, obviously. He's a great point guard.
But Cavaliers knew.
What else could they trade? Where else could you see him? Where do you see him fitting the best?
Minnesota is a great fit.
Yeah, I like Minnesota too. Okay, where's he gonna get more shots? Minnesota or the Cavs?
Definitely Cavs.
You get more shots. Where are you gonna get more publicity? Minnesota or the Cavs?
I mean, he's going to the finals with the Cavs, so definitely Cavs.
You have Karl Anthony Towns on that, who's got a 95 rating in 2K. Unbelievable rating.
He's a beast.
Kyrie's rating is only a 90. Not that matters. Then you got Wiggins, so he's going to get a lot of the attention. Then you have Jimmy Butler, who's going to get a lot of attention on that squad too.
And especially on the other end, defense, he doesn't have to play defense.
Yeah,
he has
and you got
great wing defenders on that team.
And you got Jamal Crawford too. So if this is more of like, I want my own team, it's just not going to happen because
he's not getting his own team and winning at the same time.
Yeah,
it's one or the other.
you're just not going to win. And
I don't believe the reports saying he wants his own team because
New York. Okay, go ahead and be a loser for the next 5 years. Congratulations. Go to Minnesota. You know what? That's an upcoming team. They're going to win a championship on that team. But still, you're not going to be the face of that organization because Karl Anthony Towns,
he's
he
the
ain't,
face.
he ain't no puppy.
He's 21 and he's
Solid.
averaging 25 points a game.
Solid. Okay,
Grabbing boards.
You go to the Spurs. You got Kawhi Leonard and Greg Popovich there. They just signed Paul Gasol to a 3-year deal. That's a great squad.
They signed him?
Yeah, but Kawhi Leonard, solid player.
But
Top 3 in MVP voting. Is he just gonna say Kyrie's all of a sudden your team? Cool. It's not gonna happen.
But who did
what was the other team?
the Miami Heat.
Oh, but that Miami Heat. Now that's interesting. That's the most interesting team.
Well, he hates
That's-
Deion Waiters. He has the worst relationship with Deion Waiters.
Yeah, but they could do a sign and trade, get rid of Waiters right away.
But they just signed him to a sick contract.
Yeah,
4 years, $50 million.
easily get rid of Waiters. Now imagine that would be a good squad. You got him.
You got Whiteside,
You got Whiteside,
Justice Winslow.
Justin Winslow, he's been kind of bad.
Well, he was injured last year.
Yeah, he's been a little horrible.
But
And
James
then
Johnson, he played great last year.
he did, and you know who I like the most?
Who?
Eric Spoelstra.
Spoelstra's a great coach.
Wow.
Almost won Coach of the Year.
Yeah, man, they were out after the playoffs, or before the All-Star break. They were out.
Yeah.
After the All-Star break, they were out. They went on a huge win streak, man. That guy deserves a lot of credit.
They had a top 3 record in the 2017 calendar year.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for LeBron.
I think the
now,
stat
man.
was they were 10-30 before the break, and then 30-10 after.
to get
Something
guys
like that.
to get
Something like that, right?
Yeah.
to get guys like that motivated to play basketball. It's not easy. Be in that room and look at each other and say, "Hey, don't give up on me." That's a leader. And Mr. Pat Riley.
Yeah, Pat Riley.
Pat Riley's a winner.
He's always been a part of a winning culture.
He really is. I wonder if this whole thing is blowing up the way it is, if LeBron wishes he wouldn't have left Miami. I mean, what did he do? He won 1 ring in 3 years with these guys.
Yeah.
He won 1 ring in the 3 years.
I would never look at it that way. He won a ring for Cleveland. That means more than 3 rings.
That's true.
A team
That's
like that
fair.
doesn't win. A team like Minnesota doesn't win.
Yeah.
A team like Philly doesn't win. Winning a ring for that team, especially being your hometown, it's more than 3.
Yeah.
So what's LeBron going to do this offseason? He's leaving for sure, but where? You got Philly and LA are the top 2 choices in my opinion.
That's crazy.
He can't leave this offseason. He's on a 2-year contract. LeBron's staying all year.
No, it's a player option.
I feel like
Next year, he's gone.
Next year, not
Yeah.
this year.
I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
why couldn't Kyrie just wait 1 more year and do all
That's
this?
what I'm saying. And then next year he'll have his team.
Like next year,
And
you wait
if
a
he
year.
doesn't
It's your
like it,
team.
he's on a
That's
2-year
why
deal.
I don't think it's about LeBron. It's about something else.
Maybe it's about Kevin Love.
Maybe it's about Dan Gilbert, bro. I feel like this guy doesn't. People just don't like Dan Gilbert. I feel like.
How about there was a report like a month ago, back when Jimmy Butler was still in the trading block. He called Jimmy Butler and said, "Don't come here. It's very dysfunctional right now."
Who said that?
Kyrie.
Oh, no way.
He told that to Jimmy Butler.
I don't.
I just remembered that.
You know what? I remember last year hearing that Kyrie wanted out of Cleveland.
Really?
Yeah, I remember reading a report that Kyrie wanted out of Cleveland last year.
Right after he wins a ring?
It was during the regular season. He just didn't like the way it was going.
Wow.
You know, like
I remember.
I don't think Kyrie. He wasn't very receptive to LeBron coming into his team.
Yeah, they.
You know,
they
like yes,
each other.
they won a championship. I think they do like each other, but I think Kyrie Irving has a huge ego.
Yeah,
And that's a good thing for basketball players. They you know, he thinks he can be the man. He thinks he can do things on his own. He wants to win a championship on his own. I just don't know if that's how that's gonna work.
When LeBron first joined the Cavs, Kyrie was trying to prove himself to LeBron, and he would like try to take over games, and they were getting like they didn't like each other at first. But then Kyrie calmed down. He realized who LeBron was. And then they became like brothers.
What if the Cavs say, "Screw you, we're not going to trade you. You're on a 3-year deal. Suck it up, play through." What happens then?
I mean, do you really want him on the team? Because LeBron's leaving next year. That's happening for sure.
Yeah, no, but
then what? You got to trade Kyrie.
Yeah, I think if I had to choose between Kyrie and LeBron, I'm trading LeBron. I don't know what I'm going to do with J.R. Smith and Love. Maybe someone can take him off my hands.
But they had Kyrie. They gave Kyrie his own team, and yeah, they didn't have a lot of pieces.
They had no pieces.
But they still only won 24 games.
He was 21 years old.
But you give him like a couple of pieces, max 40 win team, max.
I don't know, man. I look at Russell Westbrook.
Not a good playoff team. They're not.
Look at Russell Westbrook. He's got his own team.
Yeah, but he's nowhere near as good as Russell Westbrook. He's putting up triple doubles.
So he's nowhere as good as Russell Westbrook.
No.
Would you take Harden or Irving?
Harden.
You'll take James Harden over Irving?
Yeah.
So what's Irving? He's a top 5 point guard.
Debatable.
Top 5 point guard?
Debatable. I can name 5 better
Go.
point guards. Russell Westbrook,
1,
James Harden,
2,
Chris Paul.
Okay, now James Harden's gonna move down to the 2. So you got Chris Paul. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, definitely Chris Paul.
Okay, I like Damian Lillard.
Yeah, I was about to say Damian.
But no,
Lillard.
I like Kyrie better than Damian. Okay.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Okay, give me a guy who's better than Kyrie besides those two.
Let me get John Wall. Definitely,
Over Kyrie.
Definitely John Wall.
He can't score like Kyrie.
Huh?
He can't score like Kyrie.
Okay, Kyrie can't pass like John Wall. Can't
You're
defend
right.
like John Wall.
I just never understood the Cavs' offense, how it was so isolated. Like, is that Kyrie's doing? Like, is that the type of offense he wants to play?
I can't answer that.
Like,
question.
they don't get guys involved. Unless someone's wide open in the corner, they won't throw the ball to him. There's not like a pick and roll. There's not a lot of cutting and back screens and like just not a lot of movement.
LeBron's been playing iso ball his whole career, even in Miami, even when he was his first run with Cleveland. He would just be surrounded by shooters, and he would play iso ball. There would never be cuts. There would never be off-ball screens. That's the offense LeBron's ran his whole career. That's all he knows.
It would be cool to see Dwayne Wade and Carmelo somehow and LeBron play together.
That would not fit well, though.
That would be like the old school versus all this new school stuff that's happening.
That would be like I can't remember a team that was ever like this. They just have all these ball-dominant players that.
But not only that,
ball their whole career.
Not the end of their career, but they're veterans now.
Yeah,
you're going up against Curry. You're going up against all these new teams that are being built.
Yeah.
And then you have that squad.
They're not hanging with the Warriors, that's for sure.
I don't know. You move Carmelo down to the 4. Carmelo can play the 4. He just has to box out Draymond Green, play hard on Draymond Green. If Carmelo brought defensively to that team, they would be solid.
He's never played defense his whole career.
I know.
He
That's
the
the problem.
is.
That's the problem. All right, guys. As always, don't do drugs. Be good out there. Make this world a better place.